Tech Made Simple here. Just came back from the gym. And you know what would be real cool? If I can have one of my videos introducing the GPI case with the background of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood singing a song for you. So let's ask Google. Alright guys, let me turn it this way. Hey Google, can you play the theme song to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Okay, here's Fred Rogers on Spotify.
Here we go. Does that say John Cicada?
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Hey Google, stop playback. Sorry guys. Hi everybody, this is Tech Made Simple, and we're going to introduce the GPI case with one of my favorite childhood songs. A beautiful day for a neighbor, would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to open a GPI case like this. Would it be mine? Would it be mine? I have always wanted to open a new GPI case. I've always wanted to be a retro gamer in the community, so let's take these batteries that we got right here, put them inside of this GPI case right here. Would it be mine? Would it be mine? Would this be my GPI case? Would this please? Would this please? Bingo. Would this be my GPI case? Tech Made Simple here, and we're sitting here looking at the GPI case from all ends. Beautiful device. And we're going to review it right now. Hi guys, welcome back to Tech Made Simple, and this is the GPI case. RetroFlag's answer to their handheld unit, which you know they've made a lot of great units with the NES Mini, the NES Mini. They actually made kind of like a VCR Black NES Mini, and the Gpi, which were all great. These all worked with another company called 8BitO with their controllers and everything. It's just been a really good time to be alive in the retro community. So the GPI case works with either a Raspberry Pi Zero or Raspberry Pi Zero W. Zero W meaning with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. If you actually look here, they've paid attention to a lot of detail when dealing with the original DMG Game Boy. We've got the power switch on the top. We've got the volume rocker on the side. We've got the additional two buttons besides the A and B. We have the X and the Y. We have the start and select, or select and start, shall I say. We have the directional pad, the D-pad. It's a little give, as you can see right there. A little room for that to go, but a lot of the people in the community have been doing mods with this, and it's been great. They've given you a thicker D-pad with a more solid feeling. I'm actually thinking about doing that myself. We have the DC charging dock. We have the contrast wheel right here, and if you look in the back, it actually looks like that this is a cartridge, but when you take it out, it actually is a compartment for where the Raspberry Pi Zero or Zero W goes. This little compartment right here is where you would put your SD card that would have your pre-made image on it or an image that you already own. You just have to install the drivers, and that's all on the RetroFlag website explaining that. It's not really that hard. but you want to make sure that you use Raspberry Pi 0 or 0W images if you download them, or if you have one of your own. I don't think these work with a Pi 2 and up. I think it's really maybe a Pi and a 0 and a 0W. I could be wrong though. But let's boot this bad boy on and let's see what it's about. Now keep in mind, people, this is a Raspberry Pi 0. So a lot of people were really excited about this coming out, and no matter how you look at it, there's going to be a difference when it comes to the power. That's with boot time, that's with some of the latency in games, some of the games not being able to function as if you had a Raspberry Pi 3 or 3B Plus, or when they're done configuring the Raspberry Pi 4. I'll turn up so you can hear the splash image. I added that. That's pretty cool. Just get real close up so you can see that. Next time around, it's gonna be, he's gonna hit all of them. And listen to the speaker on this. It's really good. Let me turn it up a little bit. Now you see the loading time? This is what I mean, where you start to see the effects of the 0. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not bad at all, but so you know, the person is very anal, very picky, they're gonna be like, well, you know, my emulation station you know, goes faster. Well, you know, we're working with a Raspberry Pi 0. Now let's see what we got on here. So for Atari, we got 636 games, 7,865 links, Atari links 82, Nintendo Family Disk System 78, Game Gear 282, Game Boy 599, Game Boy Advance 871, Game Boy Color 581, Sega Master System 385, Sega Mega Drive, Sega Genesis basically 818, Neo Geo 138, Nintendo 1081. Now there's some hack ones there. PC Engine 327. RetroPie configuration Sega SG 1088. Super Nintendo 981. Some hack games there. So if we go back to here, this is interesting. With this image, if we go to the PC Engine and click, you see what right here? We have CD-ROMs and HuCard games. I think that's the first I've ever seen an image that does that. If we click this, we've got the 4-in-1, but look, we've got the US version, or translated version, of Castlevania Room of Blood. It's a shame this doesn't have Double Dragon, but hey, you know, you can't get everything. Let's get B, go to the HuCards, and then we've got all the TurboGrafx basically games. You know what, a game that's really underrated, that I hardly find on a lot of bills, is Download. Download 1, and I think 2 only came out on the CD, are really good games. So let's check out Castlevania, the translated version, to see about that. Okay, so it's going to tell me to press start, so I'm going to press start. And let's see. Let's just see how this runs on the 0. I don't know if you're catching all of that. Let me just get that in focus. There we go. Evil will cover the earth. Funny translation. Again, why do I feel like they said more? And there she lies, a victim for Dracula. Minions of the Dark One have. Kids are going crazy upstairs. Waited 100 years for this return. You can tell they could have added more text, but the translation is spread it out. I'm not mad though. Hey, it's in English. Has many forms. He drinks blood, so they put a comma. He may live forever. God of hate. Dracula. You notice too they got that dot matrix with stereo sound like they had on the original DMG. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's play this real quick. We all know we were scared crazy of that music. Wait, what I got? Oh, okay. Okay. You heard that music and you automatically was like, hey man, you want to come over and play a game with me real quick? Because you were scared. Okay, so let me get down here. No, I just want to play. Am I getting this wrong, guys? Hold on, let me see. Oh, I'm hitting B. Wait a minute. Do I do the player thing? There we go. Game start. Okay. Dude, like, what's going on? Guys, the game is good. I'm just not figuring out the controls real good. Let's turn this up a little more. Let's get some juice on this. You see how good that speaker is? I mean, this thing is tiny. Look. Look at my hand and look at the GPI case. Look at this. And it's boasting out that type of sound. That's great. And this is really, really portable. I mean, look how good the screen is. I'm going all the way right here to the angle. There's no type of shadowing, discoloration, or like some people say you get that tint. Nothing. I'm going to even go as far as to tip the angle all the way here. And if it's not for the glare of my computer monitor in the background, I mean literally there is no change, as you can see. So this is a really good IPS display. This is what full motion video was back then, you know. Richter. Let's go. Horses are going fast and this guy's just like flying around the side of you like, that's nothing. One thing about CD games you can tell, there's always great audio. You're not gonna get me with that one, dude. Not that one either. Oh, you got me with that one. Oh no. What the heck? You're doing bad aiming goes. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Let me go right here so you can send it right past me. Oh, you got me. I love this part. It's like he's in the same town as Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. So TurboGrafx CD games work really good. So let's hit start and select, jump out of here. Okay. Don't you just love that music? I'm gonna go for something harder. A lot of people have trouble with the Game Boy Advance games. Let's try Super Mario. Should it be World or should it be Yoshi's Island? Trying to figure out which one. Let's do Yoshi's Island. Try a couple more that I know that people are having problems with. I know a couple of people say they have problems with Neo Geo games on Game Boy Zero's projects builds. Oh, look at that. Of course, beautiful screen. Oh, there we go. You hear that? Yeah, you hear the sound? Kind of lags right there. Yeah, it's struggling. I have seen in the community though a guy that I think his image is GPI Supreme or Supreme GPI. This image didn't have any problems with that one, so it could be that, you know, there's some scripts or updates installed or things. So we're gonna back up out of here. Let's try Super Mario Advance. You would think that the Game Boy Advance would be easy versus the Nintendo and versus the Neo Geo. You think they would have more problems than the Game Boy. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it. So we know the Game Boy Advance is not that. Some games I'm pretty sure work fine, but others, you know. Let's try a demanding game from Neo Geo. Another one I hear is SVC Chaos is a very demanding game. So let's try that. Oh, do I have it on here? Well, Real Bout is a real hard game too. So let's try Real Bout Fatal Fury Special. That's really hard to run too. Got some load times here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, sounds a little off. But like I said, I'm pretty sure with other builds from the community, these games work a lot better. So this is showing the limits of the Raspberry Pi Zero right now. Neo Geo was actually a 24-bit system, so that could be one reason why. Movement's a little slow. Not what you would get with a 3B or 2. Okay, so Game Boy Advance and Neo Geo, we kind of have a problem with those, but TurboGrafx runs pretty good. The CD actually, which are BenQ files that you would think would cause a problem to run. Let's end this with a Super Nintendo game. Let me see. Let's try Super Mario World. Okay. That speaker is awesome for a handheld. I mean, wow. Seems like it's running at full frames. Let's see. Wow, just the feeling of this on a Game Boy type handheld style is just, it feels so good. Let me go in here and kill these turtles real quick. But I absolutely just love the way this feels. Like, I mean, wow, you can really just, like, you going out of town or you're in bed at night and you don't want to disturb nobody, plug in some headphones, relive your you know, relive your oh, I didn't want to do that. Relive your retro past, you know. A lot of us played these games when we were younger, so this is what all we did. We just sat around and played games and just, we went crazy. Not this time. I really thought I got him after I got big. You see how great this looks on here? Oops. So, Super Mario runs good. But Super Mario Advance doesn't. I think I was hearing that the Game Boy Advance was a 32-bit system, while the Super Nintendo was a 16-bit system. I wouldn't say exactly that. I would say some games may have been 32-bit, but the console itself, I don't think, was a full 32-bit system. But yeah, this runs good, so I think it's a great handheld. I think it's something really good to have. I know they're going to probably introduce what's called like a super GPI case that can probably hold maybe Raspberry Pi 4 or Pi A 3A or 3A plus, just to give you more power. But for what it's worth, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, you can take a lot of systems with you, pick and choose your battles. Like I said, the community has different builds of this, so I'm pretty sure there's an image out there that can play certain Super Nintendo games that were hard, Neo Geo games that were hard. Like I said, I do have a actual image from Supreme GPI that I probably need to try out and give you guys an updated video. But this is my review of the RetroFlag GPI case. I'm gonna give it a go. I like it a lot. Let's test out the safe shutdown script before we go. There we go. Like I said, beautiful color screen. Safe shutdown strip. We'll put that to the side. This is Text Made Simple. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.